This isn't going to go well, is it? So then, everyone, welcome to me reacting to my Premier League predictions, my mid-season reaction. I know we're not quite at the midway point, but we are more or less. It's in December, isn't it? And also, this is probably all brand new to all of you watching, because back then when I did that video, I had like 30 subscribers. Literally, I had like 30, and I had no one that I could, you know, probably count on to comment or like the video. Literally, there was no one at all. So, yeah, this is all brand new to you as well. So, enjoy. And one more thing to say. I don't like using this word, but this video is just cringe. Alright, the whole lot. This is the second time I ever appeared on camera in any one of my videos. I was kind of deliberately trying to be funny, but really badly failing at it. And yeah, the lighting in this video really is tip-top. It's stunning. It really isn't. It's absolutely terrible. But yeah, enjoy. What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video on my channel, and today it is me going through my Premier League predictions for 2019-20 season. Let's just stop it there, shall we? I mean, straight from the get-go, you could just tell, can't you? You're in for a banging video. Also, this is when I used to shoot videos from this side of my room, and I just put some football shirts up. I only did like 3 videos ever from that side, but then I switched to somewhat decent kind of setup, but yeah, I'm wasting time to do it. 20th place is Sheffield United. Okay. I think it's wrong if people criticise me for that one, because, be honest, who in the right mind said that Sheffield United would be in 9th place and at times this season 5th? You're lying if you say you thought that, okay? So, maybe 20th is a little bit harsh in hindsight, but come on. I can get away with that one, surely. Like, is your team is it genuinely good enough to stay in the Premier League? Well, technically yes, because of the way they've been playing this season. I'd say yeah, it is, because are they going to go down? Probably not. Ben Osborne from Nottingham Forest. Just going to move on quickly without getting annoyed. That was my attempt at trying to be funny back then. Like, trying to be dramatic and serious, but it was just so forced. It was terrible. And also, can we just draw attention to my really high quality table that I made in Microsoft Word? Unbelievable. 19th place is going to be Brighton. This is going to be a long video, I'm telling you that. Okay, again, another one I kind of got wrong. They just beat Arsenal. They've beaten Spurs 3-0. But then again, at times, they have slipped down to like 16th. But remember how tight the Premier League is this season. A lot of these predictions I could be on target with. A lot of them I could not be. Graham Potter's got no experience in the Premier League. Not writing him off, and that's a bit unfair to say that. Well, he has just signed a brand new deal, and Graham Potter's actually done really well this season, so I was kind of wrong there, wasn't I? I hope Brighton stay up, but I can't see them happening, to be honest. I'm sorry, Brighton. I can't see them happening, to be honest. Yes, that's perfect grammar, David. I can't talk properly, really, can I? I talk too quickly. You see it in my Forest videos. My commentary's shocking, I know that. But yeah, really good grammar from me there. Aston Villa, 18th place. Again, this one. They're in around that position, aren't they? But they are also better than that, because they've been below mid-table most of the season, but they've got some good results and good performances. So I've kind of been wrong with that. And to be honest, even back then when I put them in 18th, I kind of thought, why am I doing this? 17th place, Norwich City. Alright, I've actually got this one right, you know. Beat Man City, drew with Arsenal, they beat Newcastle. But other than that, they've been really quite shocking, haven't they, Norwich? So, yeah, I overestimated this one. I think they've already got a better squad than Villa on paper. No, God, that smart was really quite creepy, wasn't it? No, they haven't. But Teemu Pukki came out of absolutely nowhere last season. Can he cut it in the Premier League? Yeah, he can. He can, really, can't he? Because he scored, like, I don't know, 10 goals already? I don't actually know. I should really thought I shouldn't know. Ralph Farman from Schalke. He mental signing from Norwich. Fantastic bit of business, though. Yeah, he hasn't really played, has he, this season? Even though they signed him, which I thought was a top signing. Hasn't even played a game, so yeah. 16th place for me is Newcastle. Okay, this one. I actually underestimated Steve Bruce, like I think most people did. When Rafa left, people thought instant relegation. He's actually got more points than Rafa did last season. This is without Rondon, without Perez. 11th in the Premier League right now. So that's actually decent for Newcastle. It's a credit to Steve Bruce. 15th place then is Crystal Palace. Yeah, Palace at 8th, mate, in the Premier League. I think if they'd lost Zaha, they would be a little bit lower. But then again, Zaha's not even done that much this season. 14th place, I'm going to put Burnley. I'm actually on target with that one. Burnley, 14th, I said, and they're currently 13th in the Premier League. Tarkowski's a very good player in my opinion. I think he's underrated. Young players like Dwight McNeil as well, I think looks like a very good young player as well. Strikers, they've got a lot of options. They've got Chris Wood, Ashley Barnes, and Andre Rodriguez, who's also come back. I think that's a fantastic signing. Okay. I think I'm making some good points here. They have got some good players. Ashley Barnes has done well. McNeil's done well. Rodriguez has done alright. I know he scored that banger against Chelsea when they still lost, but fantastic goal. So I'm happy with this. Burnley, I put them in 14th. The 13th, we'll go with that. 13th place then. I don't really know why I'm putting this team this high, to be honest, but I'm going to go with them. Southampton. Yeah, another one that I've got quite seriously wrong, to be honest. They're in a relegation battle, aren't they? They lost 9-0. I think that says a lot. 9-0. That is 9 goals to nil to Leicester City. If you lose 9-0, you deserve to get relegated, even if you win every game the rest of the season. So, yeah, I kind of got that one quite massively wrong, didn't I? Is Shea Adams from Birmingham. I mean, is he really ready for the Premier League? A striker is definitely what Southampton needed, but is he really the right choice? I think they should have gone for somebody more proven. Yeah, again, that didn't really work, did it? Because, has he scored a goal? I think he might have scored 1 goal. That's about it. And I can't put it in because I don't know where to get it from. Probably be copyrighted as well. But he said at the start of the season we need to change to win the league title as far as I'm aware. So, yeah, really good sign there. 12th place then for me is going to be Bournemouth. Again, this one I'm happy with. I think we've done all right there. They're basically where you'd expect them to be. They've had some good results to beat United, but they've also been very inconsistent as well. So, yeah, I'm happy with that for Bournemouth. 11th place then for me is going to be Watford. 10th place then, it is the Hammers. It is West Ham. Again, this is another club that you just can't predict. West Ham, at one point this season, people were talking of Europe. Then at one point people were saying, oh, they're going to get relegated. Because this is how open the Premier League is this season. And West Ham, they beat Chelsea out of nowhere. Probably Pellegrini would have got sacked if he'd lost that. Then they lost to Wolves, which is a good team to go down to, I suppose. Bad results everywhere else, really. They've signed some very good players. Sebastian Haller from Frankfurt for 45 million quid. Pablo Fornals as well. I've not seen much of him, but I heard he's a very good player. They've also lost Marko Arnautovic, though, which is a big loss for them. Only he wanted to go and be paid £1 million a week at China, so let him go. Okay, fair point. I mean, Fornals hasn't really done that much this season from what I've seen from him. Arnautovic, you've not really been that big of a loss. So, yeah, kind of get that, though. 9th place is Wolves. Yeah, okay, I can kind of get my point with that. From what I'm about to say, you will understand why. This season, they're in the Europa League, and especially if they qualify for the main event, for the Europa League, they're going to struggle. Okay, I'll rephrase that. They're not going to struggle, but they're not going to be quite as good as last season. Yeah, they're going to struggle, yeah. I mean, to be fair to myself, alright, at the start of the season, they were struggling. They weren't doing that well, but it was mainly draws that they got that made it look like they were having a bad season. They haven't really lost that many. So, I can get away with that one, to be honest. I think I'm fine with that, but you'll probably still slate me in the comments for it. And also, being in the Europa League, with Burnley last season, they never actually got to the main event, but you saw it affected them. They were clearly focusing on the Europa League, but Wolves have clearly found a way of dealing with it. They could be getting Patrick Cutrone in from AC Milan, which would be a fantastic sign. Yeah, he's not really done a huge amount, has he? But then again, he hasn't really been playing that much because they've got Jimenez there as well, so I can get away with that. 8th place then is going to be Everton. Right. Okay. I kind of put Everton 8th place, didn't I? I mean, again, come on. Who thought Everton would be in a relegation battle at one point this season? They've just beaten Chelsea, so that's kind of, made my point a little bit better. But who would have thought they would have been struggling like they have been? But like Sheffield United, even the most optimistic Sheffield United fans have probably just nudged them right there now. No one would have thought they would have been in the position they have been. So I think I can get away with that again. They're linked with Moise Kean from Juve. Yeah, he's not really done that much, has he? And he says he regrets joining Everton. But then again, if you're playing for Juve, then Probably can get away, can't you? They permanently signed Andre Gomez as well, and Fabian Delp's come in as well. It's a good signing for them. Yeah, what's Fabian Delp actually done other than consistently get picked by Gareth Southgate, even though he really is quite average? I'm putting Leicester City in 7th place. Why? Why do we do this? When we do predictions, why do we have to react to them? Because it just goes wrong. Again, who thought Leicester would be in the title race? I thought they'd do well. But I'm about to make a point about Harry Maguire, saying that he was one of their best players. And, okay, yeah, they're going to really struggle without him. If anything, they've actually done better without him. And that, if they do lose Slabhead, they lose Maguire to Man United, I could see Everton and probably Wolves finishing above them. Because some of you may be thinking, well, you're a Forest fan, you're going to rip into Leicester. No, if it was Derby, then of course I would, because it's Derby. But Leicester, I actually kind of like Leicester in ways. I actually would really love to see them win the title again. I generally would. And seeing them in the Champions League would be amazing. So, it's the top 6, the big 6. The big 6 teams in the Premier League. Let's predict where they're going to finish. Jesus Christ. I overuse the Zoom far too much. I mean, the new editor I use doesn't really have that Zoom feature. I can't find it anyway, but I overuse it too much, really, don't I? I'm probably going to use it quite a lot now, aren't I? 6th place, Manchester United. Yeah, I mean, if I was doing this a few weeks ago, a month ago more like, I'd look like a proper idiot. Because they were like 14th, literally, like 2 points with the relegation zone. They've had some terrible results, lost to Bournemouth, lost to Newcastle, of course. Plenty of other bad results, like they lost to Palace at home. But out of nowhere, this week, they've just beaten Spurs and Man City, which is mental. So credit, massive credit to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who really has turned it around in recent weeks. 5th place then, Arsenal. Yeah. Arsenal have been shocking this season, you know. That's all I can really say. They've been terrible. They lost to Brighton at home. They haven't won for 2 months in the league. They drew bloody Southampton and Watford, for God's sake. They're in relegation form, as Arsenal Fan TV say. And yeah, that looks kind of stupid now. But again, who would have thought Arsenal would have been doing quite as terrible as they have been? Ceballos on loan. Also, they could be getting Pepe as well. Yeah, Ceballos hasn't even been played as much as he should be. I mean, they did have Good Evening in charge, didn't they? Unai Emery. And he just played players out of position. That whole thing with Granit Xhaka as well, with the fans booing him, swearing at them. It's a right mess at Arsenal, you know, it really is. Chelsea, they're finishing 4th place for me. Okay, I mean, I was one of the few people to put them in the top 4 at the start of the season, because a lot of people thought because they didn't have a very good manager, or experienced manager, and in particular, a transfer ban, people thought, yeah. So I saw some people put Chelsea like 9th. Like, come on, man, they can't be that low down. But I had faith in Chelsea, even though I don't particularly like them. I thought they'd do alright. And to be fair, you know, recently they have kind of fell off a bit of a cliff. They lost to West Ham there, they just beat Villa. Of course, they lost to Everton yesterday. So, yeah, and we're calling this on Sunday, by the way. I know they have a transfer ban, but they still have a very good team. Exactly, you know, I think people should have considered that. Other people are doing predictions, not showing off here. But they still have a really good squad. I know they lost Hazard. Everyone wrote off Tammy Abraham, Batshuayi, Giroud. Abraham's got double figures of goals. He's like the top scorer in the league this season. So that is incredible. Credit to him. They have technically made a signing. They signed somebody in January for this season, Christian Pulisic. And he has actually done well, Christian Pulisic. So that is a good signing. And it took a little bit of time to get going, but I'm happy with that. 3rd place then for me is Spurs. This is another one. Who would have thought that Spurs would have sacked Pochettino after reaching the Champions League final? That unbelievable comeback against Ajax. Absolutely incredible. And who would have thought they would have then got battered 7-2 by Bayern Munich? Team in 2nd, therefore revealing my winner for the Premier League this season. The team in 2nd is Liverpool, I'm afraid. Yeah, again, this one. I think most people put City top, and I put Liverpool 2nd. Okay, I like Liverpool a lot. I've got Salah poster up there. I've actually got a Liverpool shirt that doesn't fit me anymore. They've always been my favourite team, other than Forest, at least in the Premier League. All right, so that's why I was kind of like looking around, like saying, like trying to be funny, you know. But I don't think anyone would have thought they would have been 14 points clear ahead of Man City, 11 points clear at the top of the table. The winner, of course, It is Manchester City. Oh, it's a weird one, this. I mean, City, of course, have really not been at their best this season in the league. I think it's clear that they're focusing on the Champions League. Even that, they're not really doing that, unbelievably well. Even in a dead easy group, they drew with Atalanta. They drew with Shakhtar Donetsk at home. So, yeah, that's not amazing, really, is it? I don't think they will win the Champions League, but if they do start improving in it, maybe they could, depending who they get in the next round. They've got 198 points in 2 seasons. So, I don't think it's bad that I go for them being top. Rodri, him coming in is just going to make their midfield even more insane. The son Angelino back, which is a bit of a... Yeah, Angelino's done terrible, hasn't he? And Rodri scored an absolute belter against Burnley. So, yeah, good signings there. So there we go, that was me reacting to my Premier League predictions at the halfway stage. I will be doing one of these at the end of the season to see how more wrong I was, okay? So if you enjoyed, of course, smash the like button and the subscribe button as well. We are currently, at the time of recording, 14 subscribers away from 200. I'd love to reach that goal. Be a really good landmark for me. And yeah, I might do this for my championship predictions as well soon, and that'll be a little bit harder to react to because I don't know the championship quite as well. But if you're on it, of course, I would do it. I don't do it for the Premier League, so it's only fair. I've enjoyed this a lot. It's been slightly different from what I normally do, but if you want to see more stuff like this, then of course, let me know in the comments. And until next time, lads, like and subscribe to Reds Gaming, and I'll see you next time.